A hot mess. I look like a hot mess. I look like a hot mess. Hot mess. Why I'm on the wrong TikTok? This one's on the wrong TikTok. Ooh, I look crazy. Yeah, I look crazy. Yeah. I gotta log into the other TikTok. You don't know again. Alright, log in so I can go on this. Scan the QR code. Is it playing music? Why are you playing music? Why is it playing music? Otherwise playing. Good morning. Hello, hello. Why didn't it work? Why is it playing music? I'm pretty sure I scanned this already. Log in. Good morning. Hello. Good afternoon. How is everybody doing? I'm trying to set up this other one. All right. Cool. This one is easier to do. This one is just a live button. Follow me. All right. Sure. Embroidering your orders, whatever. I don't really care what that says. Do good. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Oak Point. You got your shirts yesterday. Awesome. Thank you for ordering. Oh, yeah. I said good morning, good afternoon. Sorry. Afternoon. I don't have a headband today, so we're just going to rock like this, looking like woof woof. Whoa. Hey, Sierra. Hello. How y'all doing? I made a new shirt today. I made two things, but I made this shirt. I do need to probably one, I didn't pull tight enough, so that's why there's some puckering on it. But then look at the back. Like, I think it's so cute. So that's what I made before I went live. But as always, whenever I come on here, I'm rushing because we got a lot of stuff to do. I have to make one of these that says Stevie. Hope I'm not frozen. Am I frozen, guys? Stevie, and I need the bigger hoop. I remember you first started at the flea market. Look at you now. It's been a long time. I thought about going back to the flea market just for like Christmas or something. Hey, Yvette, how are you? Hey, Linda. Hey. Hey, everybody on it, tickety tockety as well. Toot. Hi, Letitia. Hey, Jamil. What I said your name wrong. Hope everybody is having a good day so far. So much light on here. It's been on my table. If you guys have any questions, you're welcome to ask, embroidery related or just anything. I'm going to be working on kids' orders. The kids' shop just keeps exploding, and I'm not able to keep up with these orders. Hello. So this one is going to have a child's name on it. The name for this one is Stevie and a purple thread. So that is what I look like a peacock with my hair. So we're going to be making it real quick. This one does have to ship today. Etsy's new rules. So from what I see, from what I've read, their rules seem kind of the same. Right now, it's more so you gotta make sure that it's your artwork, you're uploading your artwork and selling on an item. I mean, for embroidery in general, all the items I buy off Etsy, I'm adding a name to it, changing the colors. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like they didn't change too much. I think I didn't read all of it to be transparent, but it's more so for those companies just buying stuff and reselling, or people who like, I guess, well, out there coughing like that. Um, I think I saw like people who like sell rocks or like something like supposed to be like a craft supply. I don't know. Ruffle. Angela, please, I can't wait for your Shopify website course. I just finished Etsy and it was amazing. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. I like getting feedback. So if you didn't know, I released an Etsy course last week, I believe. So if you're starting one, want to start one, takes you literally through step by step, starting it, the whole entire process. So that's linked down below if you guys are interested in that. Um, but yes, no, I didn't. So we have a house that we're under contract for, but it's contingent upon the sale of my house. My house hasn't sold yet. So jokes on me. So yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. I don't know. Hopefully somebody buys my house. I like my house. I think I have a cool house. They're actually at the house cutting the grass right now because we're gonna have a broker's open house tomorrow instead of like a regular open house. Nope, no offer on my house. I don't know why. Another house in the neighborhood is sold and it was listed last week. And I'm like, how did theirs sell before mine? And theirs is more expensive. It does have a pool, but like that pool is so small, I wouldn't even call it a pool. That's just being generous to call that house that a pool. But someone bought it, so I can't really talk trash about their house. I think because the people who would are in our like would buy our house, I'm not trying to sound mean or anything, but to certain group of people who would buy the house, or like that whole entire neighborhood, and our house is modernized. Like I know now, like it's not the theme isn't gray and white and black anymore, but that's the colors of my house. Um, and I know like now it's gray with black and like wood color, but it's still more updated than all the other houses in the neighborhood. But I think they like the ugly colors that I don't like. So I think that has to be like part of the issue is our house is too modern for them. Um, so maybe that's what it is. What's the name I'm looking for? Stevie in purple, which is number 16. And this is a 7.25-inch hoop. Let's see if there's any questions. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to ask. But I guess that's all. Nobody asked any questions. Hey, Aixa, thank you for your orders of your shirts. I do have to order a large espresso shirt. You ordered the only size I didn't have in stock. I was like, but I appreciate you placing 2 orders. Ooh, for towels, just make sure you have what's it called? The clear stuff to go on top of it. I forgot the name. I can't think right now. What is it? Water soluble stabilizer. It's my cart of kids' clothes. Yeah, I know they'll change the colors, but like I don't know. It's just interesting. I thought our house would have sold like the first weekend, but it didn't. So tea is what tea is, I guess. Let's see. Let me see if it lets me. Let's see. Course. I pinned my Etsy course at the top of the chat. So for those who wanted to purchase the Etsy course, I have 94 turkeys. Okay, thank you. I made a new I got a new one that I made too. If y'all on TikTok, And y'all listen to Aaron Parnas, who is always like, breaking news, breaking news. That's just how I get my news these days. I made a new sweatshirt. I haven't took pictures of it. It says breaking news. I'm tired of this stuff. So the ruffle bums that we're getting, they're back in stock. The lavender and pink just sell out so fast. Our next restock isn't until the end of August, just because I didn't want any overlap or stuff getting lost while we're moving. So the next restock for ruffle, for like everything, is at the end of August. If it's any sooner, I'll send out an email, but the plan for now is the end of August. Yeah, he makes me laugh. And then it makes me laugh even more that he lives in DC, because it's only like 20 minutes from me. And I'm like, I'm shocked I haven't run into him yet. But yeah. All right, this is Miles. Hello, everybody on TikTok. This is gonna be a shirt. It's the left chest. It's gonna say Miles. It's gonna be curved a little bit and say Miles. Also, embroidery machine wise, these are Melco machines. If anybody is considering buying one of the EMT 16X's, which are the ones that like you can hook up more than one to a computer and run them all that way, they do have their pricing now. Their pricing will increase in I think August. So if you're interested in getting any of the Melco machines, I suggest getting one or looking into it now or over the summer. 2222 model. And this is orange. Orange is number 12. Heck was that? Hey, Sally, how are you? Hi, Little Miss Boutique. It's been so long. How are you doing? No, you good. It's no problem. All right. Stevie's finished already. So here is the Stevie. Yes. Got my smoothie. So that's what it looks like. And it has ruffles on the butt. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's too messy. All right. This has a lot of dust on it. This is Stitchtopia Juniper 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 font. Next one is Mild. Oh, a highlighter headband. He's trying to tell me I look too much like Chewbacca. It's better to put this on. All right. Next shirt is from Miles again, but this is a 4th of July shirt. This is the kids' shirt. These are from AJ Blanks. Like, I know our AJ Blanks stock hasn't been the best, but I'm gonna say this: we gonna both take responsibility for that. I ain't taking all the blame. We can split responsibilities. But like, no, seriously, it takes time to build back up inventory. People weren't ordering AJ Blanks for like a year. So it's finally picking back up. So we're gonna, give and take. We're putting it back in, putting the money back in. So I said we had to order for 10 boxes, 15. Last order was 23 boxes. So the next order is probably gonna be closer to like 40 boxes. So we're slowly climbing back up together, guys. So that's cool. Just be patient with me, please. Trying to be more responsible. Where's the who? Oh, all the way over here. Can I reach it? Yeah. And that one's done. Hey, Todd, if you guys do have any questions, Todd is the sales rep that I use to get my machines from. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the chat. You can ask me. I can answer them. If I can't answer them, I'll tell Todd. But he's pretty chill. He's a pretty chill guy. Everybody here usually knows him. Light blue is on this machine. So here's Miles. I can't really eat those. Orange is too messy. I didn't get a cookie. I just got the smoothie will be fine for now. Hey, Denise. Hello, Project Needle. Right. Trying to cut the stabilizer at the same time because Keenan will have to tender touch all of these. All our kids' shirts do get tender touched, which is a backing to cover the stitches. Adult stuff, no. We are all right. We don't need that. Two. All right. Because I forgot to cut this one. My son keeps calling me because let me see. He's gonna say his iPad is on 28%. Yes.
It's on 26%.
Oh, your iPad's on 26%, buddy.
Yes.
It's only died 3% in the last 40 minutes. You'll be okay. Paula will bring you your charger. It's not gonna die.
But
I texted her, buddy. She'll bring you your charger, okay? Yes, she's putting the baby to sleep. So, Roman, it's not gonna die, okay, buddy? I'd probably be home before your iPad dies. You'll be okay. Enjoy your iPad time. You don't have a lot of time left to use it.
But how am I supposed to charge it?
I'll text her and let her know it's on 27%, okay?
I got 26.
Oh, 26, sorry, 26%, okay? Love you. Bye, children. Hello, Casey. Hey, Renata. Hi. Yes, three kids. They're doing good. They're doing good. Summertime, which is summertime for me too. Let me see if this is on here. What are the files? And this is blue and red. So blue is 11, red is 2. Is that correct? Blue is 11, red is 2. Yes. Okay. And this is the 8x9. La, 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 la. I can't wait to move to the new place and find a new setup for my machines. Todd with Melco. Who does Melco finance with? They have a few options, huh? Put my tick camera. I can't. Oh, this is about to die. I don't know how it dropped that fast. It's on 20%, this one. I know they have like probably Geneva and 80 something. If he's not in the chat, it's one of those two. All right. All right. Miles, this is done. So we have, we already got 2 orders done. Let's see. How have you ever embroidered on knit baby shirts? If so, what have you used? You mean like the ones that like look like a waffle material? I would use. I just said it earlier. Oh my gosh. What's the word? It's the clear stabilizer that goes on top. What? I can't hear you. I'm glad I'm not the only mom who gets these calls at work. Yes. Solvi, yes. Water soluble stabilizer. That's. Thank you. All right. Next, we got a cream apple shirt. Back to school, guys, is selling, so make sure you guys get your shirt. So this is going to be an apple shirt, and it's going to have the name Jack underneath embroidered. For any kids shirts, if you want to order, some are on my website, but most are on my Etsy shop. And my Etsy shop is Kids Custom Designs. Sorry, I keep forgetting that I don't have to scream because y'all can hear me. As we were packing, I found some more of this all stitch stabilizer. This is the classic cutaway. I used to use this all the time. So I said, oh no, I'm gonna use this instead of cutting my other stabilizer. So we're gonna use this. So I don't have to cut nothing. This is an 8x8 pre-cut sheets. I'm new to this. The threads, do you have to thread each color every time? Because these are multi-needle machines, all of these are already threaded. So all 16 of these are already programmed. Programmed is how I put it. They're already threaded. Only time you would change your color is if you don't already have it up here, then you just thread it, yes. But those are already on there. I hope that makes sense. All right, let me get this apple shirt for Jack. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I have no problem answering any embroidery-ish questions or any questions y'all have. We got 107 people here on YouTube. If you guys hit the thumbs up button, and on TikTok, you guys can tap the screen. It really helped me out. I don't sell adult blank t-shirts. I only sell children's blank shirts. The adult blanks I only have are sublimation, and they're on sale for $6. And that's on ajblanks.com. Besides that, I don't have like cotton adult. Which machine is this going on? Red, blue. Okay, all the colors are on to me. Jet. Excuse me. Apple. Applejack. I'm so corny for that. File, machine, load design. So all these machines are run off of this one computer. So here's where I load all my designs. I could technically have this computer in the middle of my machines, but I don't. But I could. All right, let's see. Brown, red, blue, brown, red, green, and black. Have I messed up the colors doing this? Absolutely. It used to be right here in the middle. And then I decided to move it. And now I regret that decision. All right. For the baby shirt, so for like a baby onesie bodysuit, I use the 5.5-inch mighty hoop up to like 3 to 6 months. For the 6 to 12 and 12 to 18, I use the 7.25-inch mighty hoop. If it's a 12-month t-shirt, I also use the 7.25-inch mighty hoop. For kids shirts and like some adult stuff, depending on how big the design is, I use the 8x9 hoop. So this is my most used size for all children's clothes. Todd, does Melco have any trade machines? I know they have like pre-owned machines that you can purchase. You'd have to ask Todd. If he's not in the chat, his phone number should be in the description. He answers text messages pretty quickly. I am Cuban and black. Okay. I think those are all the questions. You got any other questions? Like I said, feel free to ask. We'll drink some more of the smoothie. You're welcome. What's next? What day is today? Construction. I got another one of these 4th of July color shirts. I would be interested in the pre-owned Melco. The new ones are quite expensive. Yeah, Todd. I don't know what he's at. Let me see. I could text him. Oh. Stetson. If this I what stabilizer to use on comfort color tees. So I use medium weight cutaway. Um, that's what I use. Some people use it's really personal preference. Now I did make a shirt earlier. So the front is embroidered, but you see, one, I should have pulled it tighter. That's what causes like the puckering, like at the top of the letters. But then, like, you can still kind of see the stabilizer. So I'm gonna try it with no show poly mesh, because it is lighter. Because this is a little bit harder, but this one holds embroidery a lot better than other ones. So yeah, that's what it looks like when you cut it. Now look at the back of this though. I put bling spangles on it. So this is listed on the website if you guys did want to buy this one. So says God is still writing my story. And then the front said made for more. All right. Do you have well, there's a lot of questions on both TikTok and YouTube. Hold on. That I answered the stabilizer question. Hope you're okay. Do you have any tricks to get the design straight? I can't do it for the life. So when you have like a t-shirt, let's say this one, do you have a heat press or at least an iron? Fold it in half. Make sure the seams line up. Make it flat. And you just heat press it or iron it. And then you'll have a line in the middle. Or you can get a piece of tape and put it like right at the crease. So then when you open it, you know exactly where the middle is, but you have a line. And then with your mighty hoops, you just make sure that the dots line up to your line. If that makes sense. Okay. On a 4x4, you can do like hand towels or like big towels with just like an initial on it, monograms you could do with the 4x4. What else? Some people do like bag tags, keychains. You could still do a lot with the 4x4. Let's see. That was Todd. Thank you guys for the follows on TikTok. Thank you. All right, let me keep moving. Yes. Yeah, no, not now. I don't think. I have to like go into Canva, make a design and all that. All right. So here's Miles. And let me cut this one. I got to make another one that says Stetson, same design. So I'm going to load it right up since it's already programmed on the machine, since it's the same colors. It says no sound detected on TikTok. I don't know why. G. Keenan was in the house. That's what I commented. Hey, Shamira. Okay, I'm gonna make Stetson next. These are backing holders from Mighty Hoop. Would you use cutaway stabilizer on woven non-stretch fabric? I mean, so I used to use tearaway on my kid shirts when I first started, but that was before I got these machines, and that was fine. As long as it was like what brand was it? Was it New Bro Thread? Well, there was another one. There was another funny name brand, but it worked fine. But these machines just embroider so fast that it just shreds the tearaway. So I use cutaway. Like on aprons and stuff like that's hard. You don't need cutaway. Just try it out and see what you like. I think I know there's rules, but rules can be broken sometimes. And if it works, it works. Because tearaway is definitely easy to just rip off and you're done. You have to sit there and cut. But there's reasons that they do also have different stabilizers. All right. Someone has to say Stetson. You know what? I never even saved this design, I don't think. So let me go see if it's on the flash drive. I don't know if it is because that's a lot of letters. Let me see. File, load design, ST. It is, but I put Steeson. STETSON. Okay, color, active colors, auto match. That's the other like cool thing about the Melcos is that it also will, when you have the colors selected, it'll read your file and then you can auto match the colors so you don't have to sit there and like pick colors. Right. Think I've answered all the questions. If you have any more, let's go ahead and ask. All right, next we're gonna make, well, this one's done. Let me take this off. This is the Applejack. Oh, I'm so childish. How many designs does your flash drive hold? Oh, I don't know. One of them at least has 400 or 500 on them. Here's Applejack. Like I said, this is the classic cutaway. It's like woven. This is the original stabilizer I've used. These scissors suck for the stabilizer. Oh my gosh. These dull boo-boo scissors. I have 11 machines. I have a brother 6 needle, a brother 10 needle. I have the Melco Bravo. That one's comparable to like the brother 10 needle, but you get more needles for a lower price. And then I have the EMT 60 Nexus and the Melco Summit, which is the touchscreen one. But I didn't get these all at once. So if you're new, because I know a lot of people on TikTok are watching and probably never seen any of my videos. So I started with like the Brother P770, which is like the handheld one. And then I added machines as I went. That was like a perk of the Melco. You can add them on as you go. So you don't have to sit there and buy like 3 machines at once. You can buy one, then add the next one when you're ready, when your business is ready for another machine. This hoodie is cotton heritage. No, it's 80% polyester. What? The computer? Go ahead. It's 80% polyester, 80% cotton, 20% polyester. For making embroidery designs, I use Embroidery Essentials. All that's linked in my bio on TikTok. If you click on it, you'll see my link tree. You click that and it'll give you like there's embroidery machines, embroidery supplies. It'll give you the software I use, everything on there to make it easier. Melco's pre-owned machines start at $7,000 with warranty. All right, cool. Henry. Oh, another Apple shirt. It says Ronin. My son's name is Roman. Hey, Judy. Hello, hello. This is going to be another Apple Kid shirt with the name Ronin on it. And then the blank shirts are from AJ Blanks. They're 100% cotton and they're made for embroidery. I didn't move to my new place yet. This is still my old warehouse. I moved to my new warehouse, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. I actually meant to text him to see where they're at with construction. So I'm curious to know. Simply Sally. Gosh, I'm so proud of you, Angela, and how far you've come. Who else has been here since the basement days before she was pregnant with Roman? Oh my God. Why you gotta bring up those days? All right, let me get this made. Thank you, Sally. This is Ronin, Nin, Ronan, Ronan, Ronin. So the other thing, while I'm doing this, so the like design software, the embroidery design software, which is Design Shop for Melco, I already have this design in there, so I can change the name and automatically load it straight from the computer to the machine, which is pretty cool as well. So I don't got to save these to a flash drive for the designs that I do have already on that computer. So all like my back to school stuff I put on that computer because I make so much, and it's just a lot easier to design it there. Been watching it the 2 days. That's what Becky said, Sierra. I've been here since the hairstyle. The hair, the makeup tutorial videos, those are horrible. Oh, Ronan is an Irish name meaning little seal. Okay. I was on a different account then. Shamira or Shamira. Which one is it? The tutus, yes. Hey, Petra. Over here coughing. I don't have an embroidery class. I have an Etsy class. So I have a course that shows you how to set up your Etsy shop, like from scratch. And then like how I use like AI to figure out my tags and titles for my Etsy and how I take pictures, how to find trends. But really just trying to get you to start your Etsy shop and figure out like little tips and tricks on how to set it up and what buttons you need to be clicking. And that is linked. It's in my link tree on my TikTok shop. And then on YouTube, it's pinned as a pinned comment. Oh, you always say it right the first time. Okay, well, good. I need to find this design. Rory and Lindley. What else? This is a construction shirt. That one was the colors that I need for this. I don't think I made this design. Everly. 5 medium paint. I think I have this design made. I've been here since before your second birthday. Ooh, we found a house, but it's contingent upon the sale of our current house. So yes, but no. Two. Oh, sorry. This is the Osmo Pocket 3 camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Yeah. I hope you know, Angela, how much you helped get us through the pandemic. I know you actually gave me something to look forward to. Oh, well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you. There's a fly. No, I don't do this is the wrong shirt for this. Where's size 6? I don't do any custom designs right now. Oh, well, I can make this. This is Annie. It's an American flag. Or these are all set up for adults. Just these. Three are set up for kids. Yeah, we do have TikTok shop affiliate. We do. The TikTok shop is because the live I'm on right now, this is my backup account. My other account is, if you click on my bio, you'll see the other account. That one has like 85,000 followers, something like that. How do I decide on pricing? So pricing, I don't go by stitches, I go by time. That's how I do it. I mean, based on my machines, I can get an idea of the actual time it'll take. Because these are really true. So like every 1,000 stitches is like a minute on these machines. So it gives you a better idea of how long it'll take just to get somebody an estimate. But I have to factor in costs like the warehouse. Like I try to put like $1 in the cost of everything just for the cost of my rent at the warehouse because selling about 10,000, between everything here, then yes. But you got to really figure out exactly how much you want to make per hour. Figure out how long it'll take you to make that shirt, and then you do the math that way. You have your material supplies, you have your overhead costs, whatever that may be. If you're at home, it's your mortgage that technically can be written off in taxes, so that is a little bit of overhead, but you paid for it before. So some people like to say it doesn't really count. It's up to you how specific you want to get in your costs. Get out of bottle. So I use Embrilliance Essentials. No, I don't. I don't affiliate with any shops here. No. All right. We got some more questions. Here is Ronan. So that's what it looks like. No, I don't sell any digitized designs. No. Silence. It's red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. It's on this machine. It's like this machine, that machine. They both have all the color. Yeah, they both have colors. Which one? Which one? Which is 4th of July? Get on here. All right, let me see if this design is on here. I only saved a few designs yesterday, nothing today. Titan. That machine is called. All my machines have names. Annie, white, red, blue, white, red. Red is 3, white is 8, and royal blue is number middle. It's and 8x9 hoop. Wrong hoop. To the right, to the right, to the right. All right. Morning, I am packing, not moving, packing all my daycare stuff. Oh yeah, I saw that you closed your daycare. I've had my 10 needle machine for doesn't say how long, but haven't turned it on. You better turn that machine on. That is just sitting there. Come on, man. You spent all that money on the machine. You better use it. Take the time to learn it, huh? Oh, TikTok. I just released my Etsy shop here on TikTok and I'm getting spammed by all these e-com peeps. Oh my God. Yeah, they you get a lot of on TikTok, you get a lot of spam messages. That's why I don't really respond to TikTok messages because it's just way too many messages. We have Melcos too. How often do you have thread breaks? So far on the live, you see me, I have one. You have a question? I don't know what that means. I can't hear you. Did you check the boxes? If they're not in any of these boxes, that means we don't have any, but I'm pretty sure we did. It might be mixed with something else. Okay. I mean, I'll look later. You need it for order or you just refilling? Okay, I'll look into it later. Um, let me see. Thread breaks. I mean, if I'm running maybe 10, let's say 10 t-shirts, one of them may have a thread break. It really just depends on the speed you're running your machine at, and then like the settings you have. So do you have your active feed what number? These are, I use medium weight stabilizer, medium weight. And then like I also use no show poly mesh. Am I orange or yellow on my YouTube one? Because it looks orange from my, like looking at the screen. Or, well, which machines do you have? Which Melcos do you have? Because my shirts, like, I run at a 7. The lowest I do is a 6. 4 is pretty low. But it depends on which Melco you have. If you have like an older Melco, I don't know the rules for those. But 7 is where I've run mine at. 6 or 7. And then my presser foot is go all the way down and then 2 clicks up. The older Bravo, I'm not sure if it's the same active feed settings. I'm really not sure. But try 7, see what happens. I don't know. Worst case, you'll get a thread break. No, I don't use thinner threads. No. I use, for small lettering, I use smaller needles. So like a 65-9 ballpoint is what I use. Who's in my driveway? Who was that? Oh, it's like who brought the groceries yesterday. Okay, thank you, everybody. My presser foot on comfort colors is the same thing. 2 clicks up from the bottom. Ooh, a lot of questions. All right. I may have missed some on TikTok. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, ask them again. Have you ever felt the need to upgrade embroidery software? So I do have all levels of embroidery software, both for Design Shop, which is a Melco design software, and then for Embrilliance, I have all levels. The reason you would need all levels is if you want to be creating your own designs from scratch, then you would definitely need that. That's called digitizing software. Now, if you're just buying designs and changing colors, then Embrilliance Essentials would be fine. It's just personal preference. But like all embroidery software, the exports to the most used embroidery machines. So it's not like one specific software for one machine, if that makes sense. All right. Do you always change the active feed? So my active feed is on auto and then it's at 7. So it adjusts as it's going. My minimum is set to 7. Hope I didn't miss anything. It's doing the flag. This has to ship today. The 6 girls white. It says 5. Hello, how are you? Hi, my brother NQ 1700. How successful were you on a single needle before upgrading? So I guess we could talk about when is it time to upgrade a machine. So I had the P770, which was a single needle. And let me tell you, sitting there for 45 minutes to an hour making one little shirt was not, And then you got to sit there and hold it. So it was very quick for me when I realized, okay, I'm making money off this, but I don't have enough time. Like if all I'm doing all day, every day is embroidering, and literally I'm just barely going to sleep. Like from wake up to go to sleep, I'm just embroidering. You need another machine. If you're getting more orders than what you can put out in a day, you need another machine. That's when you figure out when you need another one. Yes, I do Queen Bee Customs. I do. If you search on my YouTube channel, that's where you'll find it. My YouTube channel is Angela Jasmina. And then type in Brilliance, and then it should pop up, a video should pop up for you. But yeah, if you're, say you're getting in 10 orders, you can only get out 5 orders in a day, then you need another machine because soon your turnaround time is going to be 10 months if you keep going at that rate. So at a certain point, your time is worth a lot more in doing other things. And that's where a multi-needle comes into play, because if you have a multi-needle, you don't have to sit and babysit your machines. You guys see me, have it going, but I'm talking to you guys. I'm not sitting there holding it, making sure. See, now I jinx myself. It's out of bobbering. But at least they stop when they run out of bobbin. So see, there's no bobbin left. Wasn't a thread break. Forgot what I was even saying. But long story short, you don't have to sit there and babysit your machine. And that's why multi-needle is so good, because you get your time back. You can go cook dinner. You can go do homework with the kids. You can have the kids outside. Some people like to set up a camera, the Blink cameras, a kid baby monitor on their machines, just to check to see if there was a thread break or anything. You could do that. But just trying to multitask, but also save your time, because I'm not doing that anymore. I did that a lot in the beginning. And obviously, as you grow, you add more machines on. Spending, let's say your machine is $200. If you're financing a machine, I had to finance mine because I couldn't afford it. But if you're financing a machine and your payment is let's say $230 a month, that depends on what you're selling. That's about 10 kid shirts you have to sell to pay that payment. Now, profit-wise, okay, that's a little bit different. So let's say 20 shirts. So every other day to sell a kid shirt, or let's say you're doing sweatshirts, your income is even higher. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show these new designs. Here's our new Spangle designs. Totally switched it. So here are new Spangle designs. They're on Angela Jasmina. They get heat pressed. So this is a Spangle transfer. I know we totally just switched. He came in here. So these were just released last night, actually. So they will be shipping tomorrow. And there's a bunch of different ones. I told you, Halloween sells now. It starts selling now. But these are like bling. We have it in black. You could choose your color. For this design, you could choose your color. The other ones are like set colors. So here's the silver one. You can see like the holographicness. And then there's white. But this one's creepy as heck. But yeah, those are on angelajasmina.com. You'll see those. But yeah, these are made in house. All right, let me keep going. I was trying to answer everybody's questions. Hey, Sandy. I regret not getting a Melco versus what I got. It is okay. I understand sometimes you just want to start, and that's fine. And then as you grow, just go ahead and upgrade your machinery after the fact. It is okay. What made you go with Melco versus Brother Racoma? So I have brothers. I had the Brother 6 and 10 needle. And then when I found out that the Brother 10 needle is more than a Melco embroidery machine, I was mad. I just thought that the commercial machines were more expensive. But the biggest thing has always been with me is speed. I get a lot of orders and I had to keep up. So each of my embroidery machines I consider to be an employee, because I put it on push start and keep going and keep going and keep going. But speed was very important to me at the time. I was doing a bunch of unicorn shirts. That was like the biggest trend in kids' birthday shirts. And those shirts were like 28,000, 29,000 stitches. And on my brother's machines, it was about 45 to 50 minutes per shirt. And then I watched this lady called Pamela. Her YouTube channel was Sterling Styles. She had a Melco. And I said, dang, she got through that shirt fast. And I was like, okay. So then I looked into Melco and I was like, oh, their machines go a lot faster. They go 1,500 stitches per minute. Okay. So that's what made me choose them. And then there's no tension knobs. Sometimes with my brothers, like when I turn them, sometimes you'll have it, and it's a little tip for you guys, where you'll just get like a fake thread break. I'm like, what the heck? And you keep pushing it, it's threaded correctly. Like, what the heck is going on? And I realized in the bobbin case, sometimes there's a piece of lint stuck. But it could also, like, what also happened is like I could never get the tension right on certain items on my brother. And sometimes the tension would just, one day it worked, the next day it didn't. I'm like, what the heck happened? So I like blow it out with air. But these don't have any tension knobs, and I was like, okay, I do that. I don't need tension knobs. And then the EMT 16Xs do still read the PES format, which is what the brothers are. So I was like, okay, well, that makes my transition easier. I can keep all my designs, still use all my designs. Don't have to remake every single design. So it was an easier transition. I hope that answers your question. And it has a 6-year warranty for the EMT 16Xs. Which machine was this gonna go on? I guess this one. Oh, but I want to do the construction shirt. All right, let me bring the design over here. I talk fast, I'm sorry. So on a single needle, it's time to upgrade. If you're just, how many orders are you getting? Like, how much money is coming in from your single needle? Because sitting there holding the shirt, you do what you got to do in the beginning. That's fine. There's no problem with that. I did it. But you got to think about how much time you're spending, and is that time better suited listing things on Etsy instead, or wherever you're selling your items? Is it better suited doing that while you have your machine running, and you can multitask and get more done? Because the more you list, the more sales you're gonna get. So I think your time is better suited listing something while your machine is running. Yes, it may cost, $200 more a month. Is that something you can afford? I don't know anyone's, finances like that. Can you enlarge or resize, digitize same images on different material? So whenever you buy a design, you shouldn't really resize it. Most, like just a hair, but you shouldn't be resizing it. But you don't have to redigitize it necessarily. Like if it's going on a hat, yes, it has to be redigitized. But if you're doing a shirt to a t-shirt, a sweatshirt to a t-shirt, you don't have to resize it. I'm getting like 30 orders a month, and each order takes me like an hour. So you gotta decide. I don't know your financial situation. So an order every day, that's not a lot. So that's an hour a day you're working. So it's not necessary. Now, if you think that you can get more sales if you have more time to do other things, then that's different. I don't know what your budget is or anything like that. These are the Melco EMT60 Next machines right here. Yes. All right. Is the entry level Melco Bravo a good start? Yes. If you're to me, in my opinion, the Melco Bravo is the most comparable to the brother machines, just because of the speed in the sewing field. It has more needles, and it is still cheaper than those machines. So yeah, that's the most comparable of the Melco machines. Um, how big should a one-letter monogram be? That fits. That's so hard for me. This is a 5.5 inch, so like 5 inches. Somebody help. Uh, or you can add additional items to work on while the shirts are running, like sewn items, like tutors or sewn items or something. Yes, Michelle, that is true. Same thing goes with flatbed to more industrial machine. If you can't keep up, then it's time to decide if you can run 2 flatbeds at the same time. So yeah, you can do flatbed to get more flatbeds. Like if you're just doing, like, let's say a towel where you don't have to hold it, then that's different. Yes, you can get another flatbed machine. That is true. Good point. I think I answered. Yeah, it depends on what you're putting on it. Correct. Thank you guys all for your advice. This is teamwork. All right. I didn't push start. Did I really not push start? Let me cut this thread. I do know I'm gonna have to get off live soon because we gotta package orders. Did I put the bobbin back in here? I've definitely done that before where I forgot to put the bobbin in. That was great. Yeah. No, I didn't sell my house yet. Stabilizer for shirts. There's lots of options. So currently I use medium weight cutaway stabilizer. Hey, Lisa. All right, all right, all right. I can't keep, I gotta not try to multitask so much. I don't know if this design is even on this flash drive. Let's see. Is it on there? Okay, okay, okay. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Do. All right. This is a good amount for me to turn to touch. Where's the other boot? Ow! I just hurt my finger. I was like, when starting an embroidery business, you just have to commit yourself to actually wanting to do it. Actually list stuff. Like keep listing, keep listing. So I think it's discouraging as heck. Tell you from experience, but you have to keep listing. Don't just give up. Then there's no point. Don't even start if you just don't give up. Oh, that goes with that. 40. I'm over here mixing up all my orders. This is the 18th. I don't mix everything up. Do you think everybody should get a small one to learn first, or if you can get a multi-needle as an already established business? Well, if you already have a business, you can get a multi-needle. If you can afford it, if you can afford a multi-needle, I will go for a multi-needle. There's no point to me in getting the flatbed if you can afford a multi-needle. If you already have a business, already have designs, you just want to make an embroidery section of your shop, then yes, just get a multi-needle. Can Melco pre-owned machines be financed? Yes, they can. Do you know if Melco and Racoma mighty hoops are compatible? So Melco hoops, there's different brackets. So these things, the metal parts, they're different depending on your machine type. So no, you can't use a Melco one on a Racoma one. You would have to have different ones. Do you know anything about Shopify? I know a lot about Shopify. I I told y'all I dropped my Etsy course last week. I'm going to be working on a Shopify course. Um, it's gonna be like the same thing. Like the Etsy one, I teach you how to set up your Etsy shop from the beginning, how I use AI, taking photos, searching up trends. That's the Etsy course that's available on my website, Angela Jasmina, under the education tab, or if you click on my link tree in my bio on TikTok or the pinned comment, you can get to my Etsy course. But I'm going to be coming out with a Shopify one. Now, that one is going to take some time because Shopify, there's just so much to cover with Shopify, but I will be making one. I list something every day on Etsy. I do miss a few times, like the weekends I can miss, but some days, like if I list like 3 or 4 things, but at least like 5 items every week I try to list. But that's as of like 2 weeks ago. So when I get too busy with TikTok orders and then Etsy just goes to the side. You could just buy the Mighty Hoop brackets. The Mighty Hoop. If you have the Racoma machine or the Melco machine, just buy the brackets for the other machine and it should work. It's just if you're trying to run both machines, you obviously wouldn't be able to use the one hoop on both at the same time. So keep that in mind. Who's at my front door? Oh, Amazon. Toot, toot, toot. All right. I post TikToks like every day. So, all right, let me keep moving because I don't want to make anybody's shirts late. Yes, I'm frequently busy. I stay busy between all different aspects. It's not on this flash drive. Boo, boo, boo. Where's the other flash drive? Let me just save this one on. File, open, file. Wrong button. I can't even find it on here. All right. Where's the green flash drive at? Who set me up with the green flash drive? So for beginners and people just starting a business with no like customer base, I do always recommend Etsy, but I always recommend like getting business cards or something so that when you have like a Shopify or a website, you can send your customers over to your website. I use Etsy because of my work schedule. I just cannot do the marketing needed for Shopify. Yes, with Shopify, you need to have marketing. You need to be able to run ads. You need to do all that. Now, like I know some shops on Instagram. I have never been able to go viral on Instagram, not to say like never, but like I've seen like was it Ellie Jade? She posts a lot of stuff. And I swear every post she makes goes viral, but she sells at markets and she sells on her website. I don't think she runs any ads. I don't know, but I've never gotten an ad for her. I've only seen her actual video content for Instagram Reels. All right. I would say Shopify is probably a lot easier. Ellie Jade. Yeah, also set up an email list so that you can get your customers. I don't know why I feel like I gotta stand here, like y'all can't hear me, but I have mics on. Let me move. This order was for Henry. What time is it? Feel like I'm running out of time. Henry. File load design. Henry. Oh dang, all these construction trucks. Gray is I deleted my whole the thread color tree. That was so amazing. 10 out of 10 was PO. Did I really take green off of here? Oh, Angela, you suck. I took green off. Gotta put it back on. I need regular green. Regular. Huh? On this one. Unicorn. The first needle to your left. Why is my live going to end? Why are they playing with me? Number right here. 15. All right. Let's keep moving. I'm trying to find the green flash drive. Maybe it's in the Bravo. I haven't seen that flash drive in so long, but it has. There it is. Ha ha ha. Hopefully it's on here. That's my husband. If you don't know, he's the new CEO of the. He hates when I say that. Thank you. Oh my god, that was funny. I make myself laugh. What was I looking for? 5. Where is this design at? Angela. Yes, I found it. 5. We save it to the other. Save as. 5. All right. This one needs glitter. It's following me. Ha ha ha. I need to use glitter heat transfer vinyl for this design. So I clicked it. Like we're packaged. So glitter heat transfer vinyl is gonna say 5. TikTok course, maybe. TikTok changes so much because with TikTok, the hardest thing with TikTok is it's there's no like one right way. This is the Osmo Pocket 3 camera. So for baby clothes, I still use medium weight cutaway. A lot of people use no-show poly mesh. I did use that like last month for like I used it for like 7 months. I use it. It's nice and soft. It just needs to be pink, and I need you to stop. So I'm putting in an applique. Stop. And this one's cool because it has like all the colors and everything. Wait, Bobbin, number 5. Why are you playing with me? What did I do wrong? Oh, just turned it. Oops. What am I missing? Why? Why are you playing with me? Let's get down business. Keenan, plug something up. He's blowing my machines. Designs I get off Etsy. Machine needles. I use 65.9 ballpoint for all my kids' items. And then for like sweatshirts, 75.11 ballpoint. I don't, and Sabella, I don't. I only do designs that I have on my website. This one, construction. I was doing construction for Henry. All right, let's try this again. Gray is 6, black is 7, light blue is 11, green is 15, blue is 4, 13 is yellow, orange is 12, and then red is 2. Right, this is the construction shirt. It's like this one randomly started selling a few months ago, and I was like, "What?" But that's what I said. You never know when something's gonna sell. Save last design. All great. Let's go down. Let's go down. For it. Did I put it? Oh, thanks. What? I got to 7,000 followers on TikTok. Thank you. For adult shirts, I still use 65.9 to 75.11. I embroidered pretty much on cover colors kind of exclusively, but sometimes like I will get holes, so I will use 65.9. Most of my needles are always 65.9. They do get duller faster because they are smaller, but that's just what I use. All right, here's Annie. No, I still have my other TikTok. This is just my backup account. So this TikTok I just share like more like embroidery behind the scenes. The other one is like a TikTok shop. So that's more just things that I'm selling, if that makes sense. So when I go live and I want to sell a specific product, because I wanted a TikTok shop account, I can't talk about anything other than what's in my TikTok shop. So this one I could talk on whatever I want to talk about. So that's why I created 2. The other one has like 85,000 followers. All right, cut this. This one needs, where'd I put it? The glitter. So it did the outline stitch. I know y'all can't see. I'm just gonna place this on top. I have to lose my finger. It's the right color. Yes, I guess so. Thank you. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, you did change your business name. Well, congrats on your business name. Name change. Didn't you get new machines? I think you did. You got like a multi-head, didn't you? Yeah, I have Showcase on this TikTok account, and then I also have like the other account with a TikTok shop, but I showcase my own products on the other one. Congratulations, Tina. The Tenna Touch I get off of Amazon. It is the Sulky brand. Again, everything I use is always in my links down below, or if you're on TikTok, my link tree has the links to everything that I use. All right. What can I put on here now? I kind of got to get off. What time is it? Gina, I think I got to get off. You got a Tenna Touch these, sir. I'll probably come back. Well, tomorrow I got to do an inspection of that house, but we'll see. Huh? You finishing the spangles? My Sam. Okay. The lovable wise want to tell you that you have inspired me to start embroidery. Oh, thank you and hello. If something is not selling in Etsy, do you delete the listing after certain? Okay, they heard all the crunchiness. So they're not selling on Etsy. Do you delete the listing after a certain time frame? No. I use if it doesn't sell, like a lot of the stuff I listed last year did not sell, but it's all selling this year. It takes time to get into Etsy system, and that's why I recommend at least listing things a month before. Said back to school is selling for me. I made a pencil shirt that I listed. It did sell the next day, but I do think they bought something else in my shop. They brought 3 items and then they saw it and added it to their cart as well. But no, don't delete it. You can always duplicate it and then change the photo or change the title or change the text. Oh my God, I used to watch you years ago on YouTube when I was a teen and I could not remember your name. Hi, Dominique. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I haven't moved yet. Alicia. Is it Alicia or Alicia? Which one? I think I answered question. I think so. I don't think I saved that design. Right. Oh, we have another 10 light blue apple shirt. Talon. Apple shirt for Talon. Oh, Ross, I know who you are. Hi. How's it going? Uh, this one is Talon number 10, not number 10. It's a size 10 with an apple. I watched it since you were writing down your orders on a notebook. It inspired me to purchase an embroidery machine. I now have my own brick and mortar. Oh, congratulations. That was a long time ago. I remember that. Writing on the paper so I could try to keep track. Yeah, that was a mess. But it worked for me at the time. When I buy AJ blanks, how long is shipping? I just started embroidering. So we ship same or next day. Usually if you place it by noon, we do ship it the same day, unless we get like super, super busy. Then it may ship just the next day, but same or next day. No, I don't do any videos on the spangle machine. It literally, you can't see the color. So like, it's boring. It's not interesting. Yeah. I can do a hoodie. You can leave a note that you would like a hoodie, but like I only have black and white and a sand color hoodie. Those are my only hoodie options right now. I'm not trying to buy anything else. Please don't make me buy anything else. I already overspend. But yeah, I got black and white. I have kids now. Darn. And so it's under the kids brand for them with DTG shirts because I always thought about your business. Oh, thank you. Congrats on all your kids. Darn. I mean, I guess I have been on YouTube for almost 9 years now. Oh, you made me feel real old. I watched you when I was a kid and now I got a bunch of kids. um, hoodies, I use lane 7. Depends on the color. It's still bright. Oh, that's cool. Where'd it go? Talon. Drug color is navy. That's the boxing gym and their music. AJ, I'm older than you. Talon. All right. Brown, red. There's one in navy. Navy is 9, I think. Tighten the machine. Nope. Navy is number 6. I use most of the fonts. I use Stitchtopia. I use Alphalicious. I use Joy Kate. I can't think of these people's names. Those are the ones I use that I can remember. What was that? All right, that shirt is done. This is just heat transfer vinyl, so I'm just pulling it off. If you're on, congratulations on your Milking Sticks of purchase. I hope you love it and reach out anytime you have any questions. Congratulations on buying your machine, Ruby. And if anybody has any questions about the embroidery machines, pricing wise, sales ish wise, Todd is in the chat. He's my sales rep. But that's on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, you have to click on my link tree in my bio if you want more information on the machines that I use. Todd is the best. I love both of my Melcos. Hey, Gina. Yeah, with Todd, you'll never feel pressure to buy any machine if you use Todd. He'll just answer your questions. So, any question, just ask. I know I hate making phone calls. The doctor, Keenan, can you call? I just don't like it. I'm like I feel like I get pressured too easily into things. Not that the doctor can pressure me into anything, but I feel like I'm a yes man. All right. I didn't even see him come up here and take these shirts. Like that was still going. Todd's the question man. Right. What else is on here? Another construction shirt. The rest of these, I gotta message them because I'm missing a shirt for each. And I didn't oh no, I did design Josie. I think. Let's see. Did I design it? I thought I did. Gwen McKenzie. Of course, I messed that up. Oh, I guess not. I thought I did. Josie. Oops. So, Josie. What's the best advice for somebody about to start an embroidery business? You have to have patience. Especially if you've never done embroidery before. It's not like sublimation where it's just super quick and so easy. It's gonna take trial and error, learning things. Have patience, especially with creating items. I have so many ideas that I think will sell that don't sell, but you never know till you make it. Just have patience, keep creating. Um, it should be fun, okay? It should be fun, a fun process for you. That is it. Also, don't try to go in a pricing war with somebody because only you know what your time is worth. Some people just do embroidery as a hobby, and it's not to make any type of money. Patience is for any business. Yep. What time is it? Yep, that pricing, like, don't. I see some shops on TikTok, they sell stuff for nothing. I'm like, but how? And I'm like, you know what? You can go ahead and do all that work for $5. Go ahead. Do. Do you recommend focusing on a niche or perfecting a type of item? Yeah, so you got to figure out what you want to sell. Not that I'm a good example because I do everything. No, but I do kids, but I have separate shops for kids versus adults. Um, when my kids slow down, I ventured into adult stuff. But adult stuff, the issue with adult stuff that I find is adults are so picky. So picky. And they complain about everything. Now, with the kid shirt, you rarely ever get a complaint. It's like, oh my God, it's so cute. Like, but adults, Todd, the number one question is when I, the number one question I get is, what's Angela like in person? LO, actually, people want to know about the features of the Moco and how they compare to other machines. That's funny. Oh, yeah, applique sweatshirts for $25. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. All right. Let me put this on the machine. This is Josie. 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 Hot pink. Oh, let me clear out all the applique out of here. Okay, hot pink. Orange is 6. Yellow is 11. Green is 4. And lavender is 2. Ooh, is this lime green or mint green? Let's go find out. It's because I make too many shirts that I forget the colors. Is a hoop master worth the money? If you're gonna be doing adult left chest 100%, because I couldn't hoop it straight at all. Yes. Oh my God, there's so many emails. What was I looking for? The color of this shirt. I just got my Milk MC 16X. Still trying to figure out. Also trying to learn your videos and the training videos are my go-to. Thank you. Just ran into my first palm with a bad file thread wooden cut. Oh yeah. Some designs that you guys will purchase, they're on Etsy and people just don't design well. They just suck. But you learn as you go and then you'll stick to a designer because you know their designs do stitch well. Oh, business name. Oh, that's hard. Nope, I'm very basic over here with kids' custom designs. I make myself laugh. Hold on, I'm trying to find this shirt. La 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 la. The pairing machines is hard. There's so many different machines. Yes. I don't want to update my app right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 Etsy shops. Okay, the name. This is Mint Green. I thought so. 3. I have different shops depending on the niche. That's why. But yes, now, do I answer messages? Absolutely not. Does that mess me up? Absolutely. All right, here's Talon. No, I mean, 2 Etsy shops is more than enough if you're doing 2 totally different things. I will just have different ideas and Like I told you guys, with having a YouTube channel, and people kept searching my shop, and it messes me up. So that's why I had to create new ones so that they were incognito and no one could find them. um, Keenan runs the marketing. The CEO runs the marketing. I used to undervalue my allergy-friendly iced canine cookies, but not anymore. Pricing is always a bit hard to nail down, but I think I'm finally getting it right. Yes. Pricing is hard because you don't want to feel like you're overcharging. But once you make something like that unicorn shirt and it takes you 45 minutes, if you start dreading making something, that's because you're not making enough money for it. If you're like, oh, they ordered that, now I got to make it, it's going to take forever, then you're not charging how much it's actually worth. Now, if you're like, oh, somebody just ordered that, cool, let me go ahead and put it on, it's because you know you're about to get some money. Yeah. I use both candle thread and Madeira thread. They're both good. Use both. When I need something like right away, I always use Madeira because I get them quicker. But candle thread I use because they are cheaper. No, you use your same business number or your same social. These are the Melco embroidery machines. So the ones without the screen are the EMT 16Xs, and the one with the screen down there, that's the newest one, the Melco Summit. You're welcome. Um, all right, I gotta go soon. Soon. Henry, pricing wise, the EMT 16Xs, I know they're gonna go up in August, I believe they said. They're like 14,995. You gotta tell me that what that includes. Is it? I ain't gonna say nothing. Includes training. The prices, change, but at least they tell you their pricing. I cut these threads. And then like with the EMT 16Xs, if you buy more than one, the second one is cheaper. So it'd be quite a substantial difference. And then like they bring your machines to you. They unless you live in the boondocks in the middle of nowhere, but usually they'll bring the machine, they'll build the stand normally, and then put your machine on top of the stand. You still like put all the threads and everything on it, but they'll do that because I know sometimes you get a machine just left at your front door or your garage and getting that up. Ha ha ha. But yeah. And then like you'll get 2 days of training in person. They'll come to you. You don't have to go anywhere and teach you everything about the machine. They do have a 6-year warranty, and they have their active feed, which is the auto tension, so you don't have to deal with tension. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, I didn't show you Henry. I don't think I did. When you upgrade your machine, would you suggest making sure you earn enough for it or business loan? Like paid in cash? I haven't been able to buy any of my machines in cash. That's just me. I know that I can make money with my machines. So I don't know. Have you guys seen the girl on TikTok? She has a Melco machine. She just got it. And she's selling like I need like Diet Coke and Jesus. And she's like on, I think today's like day 6 maybe of paying off her machine. And she sold quite a bit. Her sweatshirts are $46. And she sold, last I checked, because I'm nosy as heck, 150 of them. But like, do the math on that. Let me see. Hold on. 150 times 46. She's at $6,900 already. The machine cost her 14,900. I don't know if she got the Summit or this one. I don't know. But she already halfway done paying off her machine, and it's day 6. So you can definitely pay off your machine. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, literally almost no one, I don't think, Unless your parents gave you money or you're retired, do people just have $15,000 laying around for a machine? Um, so your parents could be rich, and that's different, or you're just a very good saver, or you have like a crazy job outside of embroidery, then yes, you could probably pay cash. But most average people wouldn't have $15,000, in my opinion. I don't know. At least I did. Oh, what was your question? Did she answer? I walked away. Oh, scroll it up. Oh, I don't see a question. Medical service is great. Did she answer? I walk away. Ay, Dios, ¿qué era la pregunta? What was the question? She's gonna have that paid off in the month. Lucky girl, also working her butt off. Yes. 222. I put it on a good old Amex. They paid it off now, thank God, but it took 2 years for both machines. Okay. Yeah, it takes time. No, she posted a TikTok. Okay, so like on TikTok, people like make goals like day 1 of paying off my credit card. She did day 1 of paying off my embroidery machine. Day 2 of paying off my embroidery machine. So everybody comes, they'll watch her video. Either they support her by buying the sweatshirt or they watch her video so she can also make some money on TikTok. And she doesn't have a lot of followers. I think she has like 1,000. So it popped up for me. I was like, wow, impressive. Good job. Like being creative and working at it and listing a bunch of stuff until something finally sticks. So my TikTok or her TikTok. Whoo, let me see if I open TikTok for the pop up. If I just probably search Dr. Pepper, Pepsi. I know I gotta go because we gotta go home. Dr. Pepper sweatshirt. You Are Loved Co. That's her name, and she sold quite a bit. So, yep, she's doing a good job. Now, I'm not saying expect to like sell 156 sweatshirt your first 5 days selling, some embroidered items, but you most definitely can somehow scrounge up $200 to pay towards, embroidery machine monthly payment. Thank you. Hey, everybody. I'm not at the new warehouse yet. Hopefully, like the next 2 weeks, I'm meant to text the construction team today. Oh, no, you don't need to. Okay, you guys should just answer me. Yeah, you just need one. You can open 2 Etsy shops with 1 social or 1 business number. 222. Okay. ¿Cómo generar visitas a tu página web? ¿Dónde tienes, español, dónde tienes tu página web? Porque eso depende de como si estás publicando en como TikTok o Instagram o Facebook, así. Si vas a poner anuncios, I don't know the word. Anuncios, cosas así. Es casi la única manera de tener visitas a tu página web. Good job, Angela. Good job. Good Spanish. Oh, And sí, para eso puedo Shopify, pero para Etsy, eso tienes que poner y listar. No, that's get ready. Y publicar más cosas. A lo menos 30 cosas en tu Etsy shop, porque así luce real. Good job, Angela. I gotta give myself a pat on the back. Okay, I gotta go because I gotta go. What happens if you just getting started, post a new product, you have single needle machining, your item goes viral, hopefully. It has happened. That has definitely happened. I mean, at that point, I would make sure if you're on TikTok, I would have your processing go to 3 days to give you that extra time. But at that point, you only have 1 of 2 options. You can cap your orders off and shut them down. You can go to Amazon and see if you can get another single needle machine really quick. But if you go viral like that, then I would just use that money for a multi-needle. That's what I would do personally, and try to get a multi-needle, whatever you can afford at the time. Yeah. All right. Make sure if you're on TikTok, you hit the follow button so you don't miss my next live. I don't know if I'll go live tomorrow. I have to go do it, and I have a pimple on my face. Gotta go do an inspection at a house. Do I sell more on Etsy or my website? So kids stuff, I sell a lot more on Etsy. Adult stuff, I sell mostly on TikTok. Yes. Don't expect to stay viral. So when I've gone viral, it usually lasted about 2 months, but okay, it could be like 6 months, but 2 months for one item. But while I was going viral, I continue to try to make more items so that those would go viral next, because once you have traction on your page, TikTok then pushes the rest of your stuff. So to try to make it last as long as possible. My viral time is about, I usually go viral between now and like mid-July. So we'll see if I get there. I have a good idea. I posted it today. I didn't, yeah, I posted it right when I went live. So we'll see. We'll see if y'all see a YouTube video that I post that says went viral on TikTok. Make sure you watch it, because y'all were here before I said I would go viral. But yes, don't expect yourself to go viral and stay viral. You get some customers, get some followers, but you need to consistently keep posting items. It depends on how much money you actually make from going viral. If you make like $2,000, no, don't. I wouldn't get a multi off $2,000. I would say try to hit like double digits, 10 grand. Then that's a good amount. You keep some for yourself and put some towards an embroidery machine, the multi needle. I'm not a fan of TikTok. It's okay. Not everybody is. Not everybody is. All right. Well, make sure you hit the follow button on TikTok and hit subscribe on YouTube. On YouTube, if you hit subscribe, it doesn't cost any money. That's just so that you get notified whenever I do go live. So thanks for hanging out. We're almost at 300,000 on YouTube. So please, I'd appreciate getting to 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year. 6 months to get 18,000. 18,000? Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.